Welcome back, ladies and germs. So today I have, today we're going to be taking a break from the regular bending episodes, and I'm going to be showing you feedable dogs in vanilla Minecraft. So basically, I'll spawn a dog, and you can see this time before death constantly goes up one, or two at a time, but yeah, so 3, 4, and it does that all the way up to, sorry about that, goes all the way up to 500. And if I feed the dog, he's gonna go back to 0. And it'll keep increasing. So if I just set the score, slash scoreboard, player set scoobalot, time before death, 400, it's going to say, hey, I'm getting hungry over here, to remind you. And if I just give that to him, it's going to eat it and it's going to get set to 0. If I set it to, set it to 495. This should take only a little while. And then he'll die because he isn't getting enough food. I hate that noise and I'm going to turn it off. Friendly creatures. So that's basically how it works. And you can see that the clock is off right now. But if I spawn a wolf, it starts the clock. And then if I get rid of the wolf, I hate doing this, the clock stops. But so that clock stops. This clock is already stopped. So how this works, let's start off with the feeding. We have this clock here that is constantly testing for, or it's executing to the wolf, and it's testing for if there is an item in a radius of 3 blocks around him with an ID of beef. And if there is, it's going to trigger an output, which is going to activate this big line of command blocks. And first it activates this one, which kills the item. And then this one playsound random.eat, and this continues through the whole line, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a few more at the end, so random.eat, 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 and then that, and then random.burp. So it sounds like you would if you eat something in Minecraft. And then playsound mob.wolf.bark and say, yum, thanks. And then it sets the time before death to 0. So yeah, onto this part, the aging part. I used this for my thirst concept, although I changed it up a little. But so, to start out, we've got this super fast clock that's also activating this line, which is testing for a wolf. And if there is one, it'll set block with these coordinates of air, which is right here, right there. And then this is going to set redstone wire to there, and so it's going to restart the clock. So yeah. Next, it's going to activate this a few times and activate this. And what this command block is doing is it's testing for a wolf, and if there is a wolf, it's going to trigger an output a few times. It's going to, I think, twice at different intervals, and then it's going to go around and around, and each time activate this one, these 2, and these 4. So if the wolf dies, then this will not be correct and will not give off an output. So once that gets activated and it starts going around and around, this is going to activate and it's going to turn off this clock also. So next, let's do the killing part. If this one is testing for a player with a score of time before death of a minimum of 500, and if there is, it's going to trigger an output and activate these 3 command blocks, which is going to set their score to 0, kill the wolf, and playsound mob.wolf.death. So next, this is if it gets to 400, it's going to say, hey, I'm getting hungry over here. It's testing for a player with time before death of a minimum of 400 or higher. And then this is a tellraw command, and it's saying that. So next, this one is just simply adding 1 to your score every time, and I was trying to get this to go down, but it didn't seem to be working, because if it was going down, then I would have to make this like that, and that doesn't seem to work. I don't know why, but it always does any number. It'll say found the player. It won't say the player did not meet the correct specifications or whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll show you this one more time. We just plop this guy down. See, the clock is activated, and then it stops, and it goes around and around. And if we feed him... Oh, it didn't actually say it at the time. Oh, yeah, because when the sound that you're trying to play is off in the settings, it's not going to play the sound through command blocks either. So, yeah. And then I'll kill him, and then the output will turn off. So, yes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something, and hope you enjoyed.